Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today's video is the first episode of a new series that I'm going to be posting on my channel. In this series we are going to be building every single 4-star character that I own, mostly because sometimes I don't have enough characters for the Imaginarium Theater, and I also want to learn how to build supports. Today's character is Kujou Sara. She is a support character. That's kind of what I built her as. I tried to make the most out of what I had. For an example, when it comes to artifacts, which you're going to be able to see in a little bit, I did not have, the perfect artifacts for her. So I gave her what I had. I already had some of her, some of the artifacts from the set that she needs, because I used to farm for Raiden and Yelan. And actually, it's kind of funny that a lot of characters use that artifact set. I'm pretty sure I've got that artifact set, as you can see, on Mona and Shanling and this blue-haired guy, but I don't want to pronounce his name because I'm probably gonna say it wrong. So yeah. Also, her talents were, at level 1. As you can see, those two were at level 4 because of all of the constellations I got for her. I got her C6 quite recently, and yeah, I know that she buffs Raiden. She gives like an attack buff, so I decided why not, since I was kind of obsessing over building Raiden better some time ago. Now, here's the thing. I have absolutely no idea on how to build support characters. So, if I did, I don't know if I gave her a wrong artifact, which I know I probably did, then I'm sorry. This is not a tutorial on how to build her. Maybe her build is not bad, but I can tell you that she works. She does buff Raiden quite well, which you're going to be able to see at the end of the video. Right now we are fighting this boss. I remember, I think the last time I fought it before I started building Sara was when I was farming for Raiden, and I'm pretty sure that was like 3 years ago or something like that. So it was quite nice to visit one of my favorite regions in Genshin altogether. And yeah, so now we're just gonna be ascending her, collecting her materials, and yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing now. So all of the resin that I had for the day, ended, so I decided to level up her talents. I did not know I had so many of those materials, and I love it when that happens, because I don't need to go into the domain and like farm it, I already have it. So yeah, I had enough to level her up to her talents to level 11. As of right now, I'm gonna leave them at level 9. I'm pretty sure after I ascended her to level 80, I focused a little bit more off camera on her talents. because I don't have any footage of me leveling up her talents to level 11, but that's what they were, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to show that a little bit later. Now I'm just picking out her artifacts. I was like thinking, what kind of artifacts should I give her? Some of my artifacts are hand-me-downs from, like, let's say Raiden or like Yelan, but for her, like, I had to mostly level up all of the artifacts myself. Now, as you can see, I am working with what I've got here. I know that she is supposed to like have like crit rate. I think she's supposed to have a crit rate to crit damage ratio. I was not really focusing on that, if I'm being honest, and that I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I honestly do not really need her to do damage. I need her to buff. That's what I mostly need her to do. Now, I know that for her like sands and her circlet, for her circlet you're supposed to do like crit rate or crit damage. I did attack because I did not have an artifact that gave me that, and I did not want to take an artifact from a character that I want to make damage. And then her goblet. Also, I noticed that I don't have any like crazy good goblets, unfortunately, and getting a good goblet might take quite a long time. Now for her sands, I'm pretty sure I also gave her an attack sands because I did not have an energy recharge one. Maybe in the future I will go back and I'll farm that cursed domain artifact thingy and try to get her an energy recharge sands, but honestly I can't really be bothered right now to do that. She works well, she buffs, so I don't really think there's that much to, do about her. You guys can judge the build. I'm not gonna get mad if it's bad because I know it's not the best. But like I said, I'm working with what I've got. I'm just, I'm looking through the artifacts to see if there are any better ones, and there are none. So I just decided to stick with what I had, since I think it's the best option for me, without farming the domain, and I wasn't actually very successful in farming the domain in the previous years and months. So I would like to take a break from that domain for I don't know how long, but I just want to do that. Okay, so now we are getting into the part of the video where I'm going to be farming for her weapon materials. Now, but fun fact about what you're seeing right now, the footage that you've seen before of me, ascending her, getting her artifacts was recorded like a month ago, and the footage of me getting her weapon Ascension materials are from today. I was putting off this series for quite a long time. I was also trying to figure out how to edit the videos nicely, how to edit it so that it kind of makes sense, so that it's not chaotic and it's enjoyable to watch. But whatever, this is the first episode of the series, so it's not gonna be perfect. I also have another series that is probably going to be coming out soon as well. I know that my resin pockets are gonna be hurting so much because both of those series will need me to spend a lot of resin, which will involve me getting into the game maybe even every day. And I know that because right now this series is going to be easier for me, since I have quite a lot of 4-star characters that already are close to level 80, because that's the level that I want to ascend them to. I don't really need them to be level 90 like Bennett. And yeah. Okay, so now we are getting into the showcase. This cryo flower showcase was not the best. I think the cryo flower is one of the weakest bosses in game as of right now, if not the weakest boss. And I did not get that much of a chance to crit. As you can see, Raiden did not crit. The only thing, she did get a buff. I've seen her do like 16k with her you know, normal attack after clicking her elemental skill. So that's that. Now I decided to go into a boss that is, I would say, a little bit harder, and with this boss I was able to notice the buff a little bit more, and you're going to be able to see it in a little bit. And yeah, as you can see, she did 128k, which I would say is pretty nice. I always joke around and say that whenever Raiden crits, it needs to be like celebrated, because she does it, well, she's been doing it more often now. Thankfully, I'm very happy because I fixed her build off camera quite some time ago. I also don't really know how to do showcases. I know that you're supposed to have some sort of, like, you know, routine. For an example, like what character goes first, then what character goes second, like what you do with the character. I don't have that. I can't do that. You know, I play the game to like have fun, and meanwhile, to, you know, maybe do some damage and all that stuff. Now, like I said, it's very hard for me to do a showcase. I don't know how to do a showcase professionally. But with this boss, I was actually very happy with the result, which you're gonna be able to see in a little bit. So, like I said, Raiden's attacks when I click her elemental skill are higher, and that's what matters to me as well. Not only her, you know, the amount of damage that she does while I do her ult. And as you can see, 152k. I was very happy when I saw that. I was like, I actually will have to check the footage to see if she actually did that much. I'm very happy with that damage. Obviously, I'm not going to be testing Sara's damage alone because that's not what I built her as. But since we are approaching the end of this video and I don't have any more showcases to show you, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, see you next time.